Hi, how are you guys? Welcome back to Juritronics. If you're new to the channel, welcome. So on this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to make a histogram with Visual Basic, or some of you can call it Visual Studio. So one more thing, guys, is that I teach computer science for free. If you're in O level or in A level, just hit my tag and I'll put you in the groups for learning. So also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. It's just Juritronics. So here we have a question. In a class, the students are grouped according to their test score for the purpose of setting pick. The mark range and the number of students in each group are as follows. Draw a histogram to highlight the group size. So we want to highlight the group size using the group and the number of students. So here I've just put a rough sketch of the group, how it is going to look like. But here also we will need some values of the y-axis, and the way we're going to do it, we're just gonna write the values here. So let me open Visual Studio Ultimate. So I'm using Visual Studio 12, a new project, and here I'm going to be using console application. If you want a video on Reader's Form application, just say on the comments below and I will respond very quickly. So on today we're going to start with the console application histogram. Okay, so the way we're going to do this is going to be very simple. We want to be able to just first to draw a rectangle like this. This is the way we want to be able to start. Like so, to do that, I will just need a for loop, and we will need a row, and that row we will need like 3 rows, I think. Then we will need a for loop for the column. And that column, for now, I'm just going to say the columns are going to end at 6, right? Then let me just print out some pattern here, and just put some hash pattern here for just demonstration, and then we're going to remove those things later. So one more thing I'm kind of forgetting to do is to put the right line here. So it's just that I'm now used to writing in Python and C. And one more thing, guys, if you're interested in making mobile phone application or games or even making website, this channel is for you guys. Just stick into the channel and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel. So here we need a console.read key. Okay, so if I run this thing, we are just having like a one straight line, which is not what we want. So here we will need a new line here, console.write line. Okay, and let me run this now. So now we have a decent shape which has got 3 rows and I think 6 columns. So we need another shape in front of these. Why do we need another shape in front of these? I told you I wanna explain this in a very simple manner. So we have to write the group name here, and the way we're going to do it is first by creating a simple shape like this, and then this group name will just write it at the center of this shape. That is what we are going to do. So going back to my program, I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to paste it. So this is the way to just make your workflow fast and easy, especially if you're in an exam. You have to do this, trust me, you need to do this. So now we have like a first shape behind another one. So the way we're going to write at the center of the shape is coming here and say now if the row, I'm sorry about that, if the row is equal to 2, why it should be equal to 2? Because we have got 3 rows. We've got 1 2 3 rows, and our second row is the middle one. So we want to be able to just write it at the middle. So I'll say console.write, and we will write what? We will now write the group, and we will have to put like the group 1 or group 2, yeah, stuff like that. So for now I'm just closing it without writing the group name. And now what if we're not at the middle? We just want to do what we have been doing, which is just printing out some spaces. For now, in this case, we are printing out some hash patterns. Let me run this, and we find out now we have the group at the center and some hash so of which we don't need these hash patterns anymore. So if I run this now, we have the group and then and the block bar. So one more thing, now we want to be able to grab these from the array. So the way we're gonna do that, let's just start by creating an array. So if you look at our question, it is saying in a class the student are grouped what. So the student are grouped as follows. So these are the students, right? Our array, we're getting the values from here: 5, 8, 19, 16, 12. So these are the values. So I need to create a variable here and students, and we just put some brackets here without any maximum number of elements because we are initializing this array. So we've got 5, 8, 19, 16 and 12. I don't know if I got that right. Let me just cross check. So 5, 8, 19, 16, 12. I think I got those right. So here now we have our array, but then we want to have our bars which have the length from the values of the array. So the way we're gonna do that, if I say, let's say for instance I say students, and then I put the index. Let's say I want to grab this 19 size. So our index started 0, 0, 1, 2, and I have to put what? I have to put 2 here. And if I run this now, you find now we have the length of 19. 1, 2, 3, and now you can read those on your own if you want to cross check, guys. So this is how we are now referencing to the array. But then we also want to have how many groups? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups, right? So the way we're gonna do that is just by duplicating all these, and to do that we will just do it by making use of a for loop. So I'll just call it the group for the first group, second group, third group, whatever. So our group are going to start at our group is equals to 0 to what? 0 to, so we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 elements, but when we are reading from arrays we start from 0. So here we're going to end at 4, and then here now I will need my next here. So everything have to be inside this for loop. So I will end my loop here at 4, and then I will have to put the group here so that we have 5 groups. If I run this, now we have got 5 groups, but then there are 2 enclosed. So we're still working on our shape here. Don't worry, we're still working on our shape, and there's nothing now much to do except for separating this thing. So I think I can just separate it here and say console dot write, and here I will need a right line, and just put some spaces here and this, and the spaces aren't enough. Oh, but I am almost like close. So you find out now I have separated these bar groups, but then we also have to write the group name here, which is just the group name, but here we're starting at 0. So there is a trick that we're going to do here. So the first thing I'm going to do is to put an and. Why I need an and is because I want to put the value of the group inside the brackets. So I'll just put an and again here and close that bracket. So these brackets are being printed as strings, that's why I'm having these ands, 2 ands. So I now have to write the group here, and after that writing the group, so I'm writing the group in form of it's an integer though, that's why I'm putting ends. So you could put a plus here, but it would only work if you're working with just strings here. So that's why I'm putting an and, because I'm working with a string and an integer. So if I run this now, we have the group enclosed inside these brackets. So here now our groups are starting at 0, but they are starting at 1. So the thing I'm just going to do here is to come here and say +1 and run this. You'll find that we now have our group starting from 1. So we now have to work with our shape to fix our shape. So I'll put this in place, and now it's too much, it's too much. Okay, so after printing some space here, I'll just come back here and console.write, and also write some space, and also put these. So we want to have like a straight line here. So this is now me need to work a little bit extra hard to align these things. So I think I'll need another space here. And are we close? So the space I just changed here is changing this part. So I have to put another space again, I think. And let me run this, and now we are getting close to this center one. That is what I'm trying to do here. So I need another space, and now we have aligned here. Now we are left with this part to align with the others. So this part is this one. I will put some space here and run this. Oh, it's too far away. Put some space, and now we have aligned now. So we are now having the group name here and our bars. So these bars are the length of the array. But how do we know that? We have to write the size here in front of these bar graphs. So the way we're going to do that is very simple. So after writing our first bar, we have to write another one in front. So I'm just going to do this, guys. I said the way to make your things fast is just copying and pasting. So it's the same here. We want to be able to get to the sender. So here is the end if. Okay, and I don't need this. I don't think I need this. I don't even need this, but I will need some brackets. So I just do the same trick there, guys, we just did by making some brackets, and these brackets we're converting them to string. We want to print them as strings. So I will need some 2 ends here, and then here I want to write the value of the array. So the way we're going to do that is by doing this. Here we have the group, right? So let me run this now. Now we have got the size of the bars, which is being got from the array. So now we have been able to create our histogram by grabbing the values from the array. So the thing here is, guys, the advantage of this is that even if I change the value here, let's say I put this to 24, and here I will change it to 10, and if I run this, our histogram changes. So this is the advantage of this method for grabbing this from the array. So this was pretty much all for this video, guys, and I hope you liked it. I hope you learned some new stuff from this video, and just prepare yourself for your exams. So I'm going to post some more videos for you. Just subscribe to my channel, and also check me on Instagram and Facebook. My name is Juritronics. Leave some like if you liked the video.